Hey guys, welcome back to another book review. I just finished reading Divergent, which is the first book. And honestly, I have mixed feelings about it. Honestly, I prefer this book over the movie, but I'm gonna give my reasons why. But also, it's so funny because everyone tells me like, oh, I read this back in like high school, junior high. Like, honestly, I didn't read this till now because like I was so wrapped up in the Harry Potter series that like I did not read anything else. But I mean, other than the required books I had to read, but still. Yeah, it was pretty good overall. I think what I preferred about the book better is that the character development was better. The timeline didn't feel rushed. Obviously, I know in the movies, because the Divergent movie in general is like 2 hours long, like almost 2.5, right? And so obviously they can't fit everything in there, but I feel like there were some scenes that were very rushed. Some characters weren't really developed all the way, and the book obviously shows that, and which I really liked. Especially, for example, also, there's gonna be spoilers ahead if you have not seen the movie, or read the book, so just warning. But Caleb's, Triss's brother Caleb, what I feel like about him is that in the movie they portray him more as not weak, but not also strong and confident either. They try to portray him more as goofy, silly, and he's always needing protection of his sister Triss, and very weakling, and I didn't like that. And in the book, they portray him more as the strong, confident, I don't remember if he's older or Triss is older, but it's giving older brother vibes from him in the book, and that's what I like more because in the movie, to me, they just portrayed him as someone who needed help. He's very weak, and in the book that didn't happen. So for example, there's a scene in the book, I think it's a little bit different than the movie, but there's a scene that in the movie it shows Caleb running to the dad when he gets spoiler when the dad gets shot back in the Dauntless headquarters. In the movie, it shows Caleb there with Triss, and he runs over crying because his dad's dead, right? And he looks over at Triss, and then she tells Peter and Marcus hey, watch him, I'm gonna go save 4 or whatever. And in the book that never happened, which is obviously I honestly preferred the books scene than that one, because in the book what happened was when they were in the Dauntless headquarters or whatever, because Peter was hurt because of Triss, he had his brother Caleb stay behind with Peter and Marcus down a floor down or something, and then Triss came with her dad, and then them two were together, and then the dad gets shot. Triss is the one sitting next to him, not Caleb. And then she moves on quickly, and then they end up once the whole thing's the whole thing that she was trying to save happens, they meet outside the Dauntless headquarters, and Caleb asks Triss oh, where's dad? And she's oh, he didn't make it. And then Caleb's oh, well, he would have wanted it that way. He kind of took it as you know what, it's fine, obviously I'm gonna grieve over my dad, but it didn't show him kind of breaking down and not knowing what to do, because in the movie he did that a lot. Because I don't know if you guys remember the scene in the movie too where Triss hands him the gun and he's kind of holding it what am I supposed to he's the dad takes it from him I'm gonna shoot if you're not gonna shoot. And in the book, no, he's ready to shoot. There's a scene that Triss sees him through the camera and he's over here with the gun ready, so it's I feel in the book they portrayed him more confident, more strong, more of a leader than in the movies, which I didn't like, because Loki in the movie kind of pissed me off, because I was he's yeah, I don't know if it's because of his face, but I'm dude, just step it up, what are you doing? What I also felt I liked about the book more better was that the timeline, I said, makes more sense. In the movie they move stuff around, especially the scene where another spoiler, sorry, where Triss's mom dies too. That scene in the movie was rushed, and I feel in the book there was more to it, add to it, because I don't know if you guys remember in the movie it shows that Triss's mom gets shot in the alleyway. Well, they're coming out in the open, and the mom gets shot, and then she dies in the alleyway, and then Triss goes on and she finds her brother and her dad in the secret place, right? In the book that actually is different, because her mom saves her from this room that they put her in a tank, and she's in a tank full of water. She's drowning. Her mom saves her from there, and then her mom tells her to go without her, and she does, and then she leaves, and then turns back around, and that's when her mom gets shot. So it's a little bit different, which I get, like, the movie was trying to make it more emotional, more like, oh my god, like, my daughter just, like, you know, she's holding me like she died. I get that. But, like, that would have been so cool to see the scene of, like, Tris, like, in that room with, like, a tank and, like, cameras everywhere. And then her mom just breaking in it, like, and then Tris sees her mom's tattoo and says, like, oh, you're wearing Dauntless? That makes sense, you know? In the movie, that never happens. Like, I don't think that it shows, like, the mom has a tattoo at all. So there's, like, some things like that that's a little bit different. Oh my god, guys, all the scenes with 4 in it, oh my god. Yes, it is way better than the movie. There were some parts where, like, the way that 4 is, or when they portray him in the book, I'm like, oh my god, like, he's flirting with her so bad. And I just can't. Like, it was so, every single scene with 4 and Tris, just, like, them two talking, had butterflies in my stomach, me kicking, like, googling, like, it's so good. But yeah, like, I don't know, I would say, like, the book was a lot better than the movie, and, you know, there was some things that were a little bit different in the book compared to the movie, but, like, overall they line up. It's just, like, there's some things that are a little bit different, like, the timelines are different, because I don't know if you guys remember in the movie, when Tris goes to see her brother, and then she comes back, and then Peter, Drew, and then Al, like, try to throw her off of the, like, oh my god, what do you call it, like, they try to, like, throw her off so she falls in the pit, or, like, the water. And then the book, that doesn't happen till, like, later, like, she doesn't meet her brother till later, but, like, them trying to throw her off was when she was, like, in her bunk sleeping, and then she comes out to get water, and then they drag her out of the dorm room or whatever, the dormitory or whatever. And, like, yeah, so that part was also a little bit different too. Yeah, there's some, I don't know, there's some scenes that, like, I feel like they should have been there. Like, they should not have changed it, but also I get it that they don't have enough time in movies. But yeah, I mean, overall, like, I thought it was pretty great, the book. Like, the characters, I said character development was pretty good. I really like too that we get more, like, I say screen time, but, like, more readings about her friend. Oh my god, I cannot say his name right. Eurus or something. It starts with a U, and it's like he's also one of the initiates for Dauntless, like, going through those like, phases or trainings, like, with them, but, like, they obviously get trained differently because they're Dauntless born. But yeah, like, I like how we get more of his side of the character. In the movie, he only comes out, like, once or twice, and then we don't see him again until, like, the second movie. And I don't like that because he's a really good, strong character. Like, honestly, I was rooting for him and Tris to be a thing, because, like, I don't know, I was getting a vibe there. Like, honestly, he sounded like a good guy too. Like, he was always hyping Tris up, like, always inviting her places, even though she wasn't Dauntless born, and they were, like, separated, and, like, I don't know, it was so good. But yeah, like I said, like, the book had a lot more character development, and we saw it a lot, and, like, a lot of scenes where I feel like they were more better, but obviously, yeah, I mean, the book's always gonna be better than the movie, right? But yeah, I mean, overall, I liked it, and I'm actually excited to continue the series, because I kind of like those type of books, like Divergent, like, I don't know, Maze Runner, like, Hunger Games, like, books like that. Like, I feel like they're really good to read, and they, like, get my brain going, you know. It was funny too, because at the end of this book, because I bought it with, like, what do you call it, like, exclusive stuff in the back, and it's funny because it comes with, like, a quiz that you can take to see which faction you are. And it's funny because when I took it, I got Dauntless, which is actually crazy to me, because it says right here, look, let me try to find it. Yeah, like, it's crazy to me because, like, I would kind of see myself being, I mean, I wouldn't say, like, also erudite, but also, I mean, because I like to read, and I'm very, like, I don't know, like, I'm very instinct with my emotions, but also I'm like, I'm not a logical person. Like, I'm not the person that, like, oh, I need evidence to know this, right? Like, that's how they are. No. But I got Dauntless, and it says, you love a good adrenaline rush, and you don't let other people dictate your behavior. You do what you believe is right, no matter how difficult or frightening it is. You believe that the world would be better off if people were not afraid to do what is necessary to make things right. Others see you as often loud, but also strong and bold. I mean, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. That's what I got when I took the test, so. But yeah, honestly, I would, okay, like, Ab Nation, like, I don't know. because I also feel like I would be that one too, because if I read this one, it says, you don't like to draw attention to yourself, and you are more concerned about other people's contentment than your own. You find joy and fulfillment in making other people happier, safe, and healthier. You believe that the world would be a better place if selfishness were not so widespread. Other people see you as somewhat difficult to get to know, but also quiet and kind. I don't know. I would never be candor because I can't an honest person, but I would say like I would not lie to someone. Like I can't tell the truth all the time. Like I can't say the truth because I would want to lie if it's gonna hurt them so bad, you know? So I can't be candor. I'm sorry. Amnesty. Oh, maybe amnesty. You're at peace when people around you are getting along. You appreciate music and art actually, and it's easy to make you laugh. One of your goals is to find as much happiness as you can. You believe that aggressiveness and hostility are to blame for most of the world's problems. Others see you as sometimes flaky or indecisive, but also as easy and warm. I don't know, guys. I'm going dauntless because I want to be before, so that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, that is today's book review, guys. Like overall, like the book was pretty good. It was pretty long, but like I got through it like a lot quicker than I thought I would. But yeah, it's about 500 pages, so it isn't that bad. But yeah, thanks for listening, and read the book if you haven't, and yeah, let me know what other books you guys want to hear from next. I don't know what I'm reading next. I have so many books in my library right now that need to be read before, because I don't have the entire Divergent series, so I need to buy the next book. But like first I'm gonna read the ones I haven't read yet. So yeah, thank you so much for listening. Bye.